Hi everyone, this is a review of the new ScentSationals Christmas Holiday 2021 wax melts. They're available on the Walmart website as a 5-cent variety pack. So we've got the Candied Orange, Cinnamon Bear, Frosted Cranberry, Glistening Pine, and Iced Vanilla cookies. And if you go to the text version of this review, you'll see the link to that page on Walmart where you can order this 5-pack. I don't know whether any of these scents will be available in the Walmart stores or if they'll be available for individual purchase. It's really too soon to tell because we're really not in the holiday season yet. So I guess give it a couple of weeks and see. I guess we'll see what happens. This is the very first time that Walmart has ever carried ScentSationals Christmas holiday wax melts. Every year there are maybe like 1 to 3 holiday type wax melt scents that come out with the fall scents, but there's no actual holiday collection like the Better Homes and Gardens wax melts come out with in like November. So this is the first time. They've also changed the labels for these holiday scents, which I like. They're the nice red labels that look like Christmas. They're kind of retro looking, so I think it's a nice change. So I will start the review. If you've never seen my reviews before, I don't actually look at the scent notes until after I've done the review because I don't want to be swayed by what I think they should smell like. So the first one is Candied Orange. Nice orange color. And I hate to start my review with a negative, but here goes. The notes are bright, energetic tones of frozen lemon peel and fresh squeezed tangerine are enriched by winter white mango and sugared snow crystals. The bottom notes are soft and comforting as the blonde woods tie this timeless scent together. There are very few scents from Rimports brands, which includes the ScentSationals, that I really dislike, but unfortunately this is one of them. It's a slightly bitter, sour orange scent, not the rich, yummy sourness of, like, say, Satsuma oranges, with a weird, waxy chemical note. I also detect lemon, and up close I'm getting a slight nasal clearing effect that's usually present in mint and eucalyptus notes, so it's possible that this has a smidgen of eucalyptus in it, which is creating the odd savory note. I expected this to be a sweet, sugary, like a candied orange scent, but this scent is not even really sweet. To me, it kind of smells like moldy oranges, but if I didn't know it was supposed to be an orange scent, it's actually not that bad because I'm sure it has eucalyptus in it, even though there's no eucalyptus in the notes. So, but I just don't know what's going on here because it's not sweet, it's not candied, it's not sugary, it's not even all that orangey. It's really more eucalyptusy. So I'm just a little bit confused by it. My nose is confused, which is probably why I don't like it. The throw on this one is also, it's medium, 3 out of 5. Would do well in a small to medium-sized room. So now let's start with the positive reviews. We've got Cinnamon Bear. And notes are freshly ground cinnamon accented with citrus sparkles, fragrant allspice, and warm clove. This is a sweet, very cinnamony, straight cinnamon scent that smells like sweet, red-hot cinnamon candies. It might be a dupe of ScentSationals Red Hot Cinnamon, whose notes are bright red-hot cinnamon accented by crushed clove bud, sweet allspice, and a touch of shimmering nutmeg, or Better Homes and Gardens Spicy Cinnamon Stick, whose notes are freshly ground cinnamon sticks embellished with pure notes of crushed clove essence, sweet nutmeg, and a sprinkle of festive allspice. I think those two scents are actually dupes of each other. Looking at the notes for this scent, the only note that's different from those other two scents is the citrus, but I don't detect any citrus in this scent. If you love super cinnamony scents, this is a scent for you. I'm not a fan of straight cinnamon scents, but this one is very sweet. It's like candy sweet and very cinnamony. So because it's so sweet, I actually kind of like it, which is odd because I don't like straight cinnamon scents, so I do kind of like this one. It's also a great mixer to add a really sweet, really cinnamony note to any other scent. So if you try mixing it with, say, vanilla or caramel or any bakery scent, fruit, like apple, pear, any kind of berry, pine, coffee. Believe it or not, coffee with a little bit of cinnamon is fantastic. You can even mix with incense type scents, tobacco, warm masculine scents, cologne scents. Cinnamon goes with anything, but remember, if you mix it, you want to use less cinnamon than whatever the other scent is, because the cinnamon is very strong and it will overtake any other scent. Throw, not surprisingly, is bold. 5 out of 5. It takes over the entire house. So I actually like this. Next we have frosted cranberry. Notes are cool ozone swirls through frosted red cranberry and tart currant, combined with harvest apple, pink plum, and sparkling touches of effervescent clementine. I think this is the same as Better Homes and Gardens iced winter cranberry. In fact, I'm almost sure of it, although I no longer have it to compare, but I remember that scent distinctly. This smells like fruity wine or champagne, but it also has a bitter, slightly fermented, almost vinegary note that candles and wax melts with alcohol type scents sometimes have. Strangely, it's actually not that bad because it's also very fruity. The notes for iced winter cranberry were juicy red cranberries sparkle amid sweet red currant accents, fresh mulberry, sugared plum, and bright winter citrus over shimmering holly leaf and a glint of icy cool peppermint, even though there was no mint in that scent. But those notes are kind of similar. Both iced winter cranberry and this frosted cranberry scent both contain cranberry and currant and plum and citrus and a cool note and an effervescent shimmering note. So I'm pretty sure it's the same scent. I'm not really a fan of this scent because it's so bitter, but again, it's also very fruity and it would probably do well as a mixer to tone down overly sweet scents while also giving them a fruity note. So probably it would smell fantastic mixed with, like, say, a super sweet vanilla buttercream scent. I think that would be a great blend. Looking at the notes, I don't get any fresh ozone type notes, but I do get the currant, and the throw is very strong. 4 out of 5 would do well in a large room and maybe outside the room. Next we have glistening pine. And the notes are cat hair. The notes are pine, bergamot, and mint in a heart of balsam and geranium for a hypnotic winter experience. Vanilla, fir, and cedarwood provide extra depth. I thought this was exactly the same as frosted winter flurries. And they are also both like a light, kind of a whitish color, although not the same. This one has almost like a pinkish tinge and this one doesn't. But when I sniff them side by side, there's a very, very subtle difference that I think most people won't be able to detect. The notes for frosted winter flurries are crisp ozone, bergamot, leafy greens, and eucalyptus with middle notes of winter evergreen, pine needle, and white birch. So they do have some different notes. It's an incredible scent. It's spruce with a rich, intense, smoky note like smoked birch, almost like a mesquite smokiness, but not quite. It's not a biting, bitter, or sour pine scent at all. It might also have a bit of eucalyptus in it. Again, I kind of determined that without first looking at the notes. It's much more smoky, even a bit salty than other pine scents I've smelled, and I adore this scent. looking at the notes, there is 0 mint in this scent. And with the strong smoky birch note, the notes kind of I cannot talk today. The notes more closely match the notes for Frosted Winter Flurries. The difference between this scent and Frosted Winter Flurries is this scent has just a smidgen less pine and a smidgen more smoke, and also has just a barely detectable smidgen of vanilla that Frosted Winter Flurries does not have. Even though neither scent is sweet. There's no sweetness in either scent at all. But again, most people probably won't be able to tell the difference, but if you love Frosted Winter Flurries from Better Homes and Gardens, you will also love this one. And again, they're almost exactly alike. You're probably not going to notice a difference. Throw on this one is strong. 3.5 out of 5 would do well in a medium to a large room. And last, we have iced vanilla cookies. And the notes are sugared vanilla mixed with warm buttery richness create this homemade sugar cookie dough. This is indeed the same scent as ScentSationals Cookies and Cream. And you can see there also pretty much the same color. Maybe a little bit this one's a little bit lighter, but I sniffed them side by side. I did the bag trick. I put them both in a bag and shook and then closed my eyes and took each one out, and I couldn't tell the difference. The notes are also similar. The cookies and cream notes are warm vanilla infuses buttery rich homemade cookie dough sweetened with sugar crystals. This is a tooth-achingly sweet vanilla buttercream scent with a bit of a milk chocolate note. It's fantastic. It's yummy. It's also very similar to, or maybe the same scent as, ScentSationals Pan de Muerto and ScentSationals Cake Batter Ice Cream, although I think this scent is sweeter and more chocolatey than those two scents. And the throw on this scent is 4 out of 5. Very strong, would do well in a large room and maybe outside room. So there you have it. Those are the 5 new ScentSationals Christmas holiday scents that can be found right now on the Walmart website. Again, if you can take a look, you can go to waxmeltreviews.com and see the link, follow the link to go to the Walmart page where you can order these. And if you want to read a text version of this review, just go to waxmeltreviews.com and feel free to join our Facebook group where we discuss all different brands and scents for store-bought and retail wax melts, including the ScentSationals. And you can find the link to our Facebook group underneath this video and on our website at waxmeltreviews.com. Have a good day.